Hey everybody, it's me, Melissa. Today's March 1st, and I'm coming to you from my home. Kind of let you know what's been going on in my world for the past 2 weeks. About 2 weeks ago, I had posted to Facebook that I was going to do like a day in the life of Melissa, and kind of, so you could see what I was doing or what I've been up to. Then I quickly took that post down because I realized I wasn't really following through with everything as well as I should have been. And I had a lot of excuses for why I wasn't doing things. And it just seemed easier to take that post down than to post a lot of excuses, I guess. So that's just keeping it real, as lame as it is. Really, again, following into this week, it's also been really hard trying to find, I hate using the word hard, can't, difficult, I hate using those, but I have found it difficult finding an exercise program that works with, having fibromyalgia and trying to do a turbo kick workout, which I absolutely love, trying to do PiYo, which I absolutely love. I'm unable to reach my arms over my head. I'm unable to, I'm finding right now, using the things that I love, I'm unable to do right now. And the things that I've been so passionate about, are the one things that I'm unable to do. And and I think that's crap, because I want to do them. Those are my passions. I put so much effort into my certifications and into what I love. That it kills me to be like, okay, you need to start out with a, yellow band, or, a seated chair leg raise, or just pisses me off. And so I've just stopped, and it's just really been pissing me off. But I know stopping isn't going to get me towards my goals. And the one thing that's been really great, because I try not to sit and wallow in depression or anything too much, though it doesn't seem like that, I'm sure, is my spouse did go into surgery last week as well. And we were reading the book Goals by Brian Tracy, and a couple of things that I'm going to touch base on you with today is about what I'm taking away from that book, because it's been one of the best things that's been referred to me. And one of the things he talks about is evaluating each area of your life. And when he says that, he's talking about if there's anything now in life that, knowing what you know now, you wouldn't get into again. So just in that statement alone, and when I read that with my spouse, I'm like, I thought about it and I understand it, but I couldn't think of, one thing in my life that I was like, I don't know, I think I've done pretty good. And I kind of, went on to the next thing. And so another thing we talked about was identifying your weakest areas, and trying to put, the evaluating each area of your life and identifying your weakest areas, kind of, they both go together for me, and well, for anybody, but I wasn't putting those together, and my spouse was like, he's asking me, and I'm like, well, I don't no, I go time management, keeping on track, all these different things. And he said, he said, because we've known each other a long time, and he said, you used drugs at a really young age, and if you could change that one thing, do you think that would change who you are now? Because those decisions we make are literally change who you could be. And once I started thinking that on a deeper level, because though I'm not a drug addict today, sitting here today, it's the addiction in itself that stops me from moving forward into those bigger goals and dreams that I have for tomorrow. The push goal, the other goals, owning my own business, running my own business. It's those fears that hold me back, and it's those things from that one thing from my past, that one thing. If I could change that one thing, and that was so huge for me, and it really made such a big impact on my life. At that, when we were sitting there talking about it. And then as he sums it up, he says, determine your most important goal, and then ask, why am I not already at that goal? And what is it in me that is holding me back? And it's exactly that. It's that addictive personality from my past that's still dictating my future. And with all the counseling and all the things that I've been through, I'm still letting that run my life. And it's frustrating, and it's sad, and it's so many things, because I've been through so much counseling, and I've got a great support team. I do have those healthy relationships. I've let people know that aren't healthy, that aren't giving me, strength and support, be gone, be out of my life. You can't be here if you're gonna bring negativity into my life and stuff. So I've, if I don't have a lot of people surrounding me right now, but it can be so much more if I allow it. So as I move forward on my journey, as I've always called this a journey from the very start, this book has allowed me to learn more and more each day about myself and about where I'm going. And so where will I be? Am I going to achieve that push goal of 125 pounds in the next 10 months? Is that going to happen? And I can truly look at you and say yes. For one, because my ultimate idol, Chalene Johnson, is like my hero. Like, Turbo Kick, when me and Turbo Kick met each other, we changed my life. And the only reason I've had my setbacks is because, and I've gained weight back, is because I haven't had the tools to cope with stress, with, all that crap that we don't deal with. And I made a promise and a commitment that I'm not letting her down. And that means a lot to me. And most importantly, I'm most important to myself. And I'm not letting myself down. And my family needs me. So, I have a son that needs me. I mean, even though my daughter's grown, she still looks up to me and looks to me for advice. And my spouse definitely needs me. So as a whole, I need to be healthy for myself. And I have all the tools that it takes to go where I need to go and to be who I need to be. I just need to fix a couple of those things and tweak just a couple of those, tighten a couple of those loose bolts. And I think I'm going to be just fine. And just know that your past does not have to dictate your future, and that you can change anything you want at any time. But we choose to keep ourselves where we are. You don't have to be in the same place. I'm not in the same place I was, 4 years ago when I started out at 350 pounds. And even though I've gained weight back, I'm still not at the same place I was back then. I'm still working on issues, but I'm not completely at the beginning. I'm just still working on it. And so it is a journey. It is a work in progress. But I have goals. I'm on track. I'm doing the things that it takes to get me to where I need to be. And I have a loving family and good friends, and I'm going to be okay. And I look forward to the next 10 months. And through pain and challenges, I think that just makes us stronger people. I think through all this things I'm unable to do, I will just need to find a different way to do those things. So nothing's impossible. You just need to find a different way. So that's what I'm learning to do. So I have a different action plan in place. I have some counseling in place. I have, a great group of doctors I'm working with and specialists and stuff. So I think I'm definitely going to be okay, and I'll be keeping everybody updated on where my life is going and how things are coming along, and you'll definitely see changes over the next 10 months coming, positive changes. So I think, we all have our days, but it's all good. As I say, it's all good. So peace to everybody that's out there watching, and you all have a great day.